A good Wednesday to you. Welcome to the Press Box Party. I am Antoine. This is Stream 35 Radio's 12th episode of Press Box Party. Glad you're here. Update for our listeners. You know, we have two platforms now. You can also catch this show on YouTube in addition to MixLR. We're still broadcasting on MixLR where we've always been. Of course, if you want the audio, that's a great way to catch the show. And if you want to get a look at inside the studio, we are on YouTube. You just type in Stream 35 Radio, and then it'll pull up that way. If you're listening, you got multiple ways to also interact with the show. We've got a chat open on mixlr.com. We've got a chat open on YouTube if you're watching it that way. And then you can also call in. Open phones, 917-477-7737. 917-477-7737. We'll be with you till right around 5 o'clock. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time. Nice sunny day in New York, although it's getting a little chilly. And I've got, if you're watching on YouTube here, I got my man in front of me. A comedian from Gary, Indiana originally.
Yo.
Now here in New York City.
Yes, sir.
And you guys know this guy by now, Mr. Jonathan Craig.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Jay Craig?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. How have you been since the last time I saw you?
I've been good. I've been doing good. Can't complain. Busy. Working on a lot of things. Writing a lot of jokes.
So, Jonathan Craig, if you're new to the show, comedian here in New York City. And when's the next show?
The next show is November 1st.
All right.
7:30, Dangerfields Comedy Club. $20 entry fee, 2-drink minimum. Pretty standard for New York City.
Yep. Day after Halloween.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. If you guys got it in you after, it's gonna be a good show.
All right, so now you know how to catch them. And if you're watching on YouTube, we've got, again, you can get a look in the studio here if you're listening on MixLR. You can also go to YouTube, and you can catch Jonathan Craig on Instagram at Mr. Craig 87, Mr. Period Craig 87. Yeah, it's there. So yeah, man. What we do here on this show, we'll talk a little sports. We'll talk some non-sports. I got a lot of stories I came across. I don't even think we're going to have a chance to get to them all, so I might have to pick and choose.
I love it.
We'll cover like the craziest stories from the internet in the last week. We do this every Wednesday. Also, another episode of Press Box Party goes down on Fridays too, 3 p.m. Eastern, and within reason. Sorry about the late start today for people that were looking for us. Had a little technical glitch. Wireless devices, man, aren't always the truth.
No, sir.
A wireless mouse went out on me. It was not dead, just went out, and I had no way to wire in a mouse. I guess I should keep one for backup now that I know that.
Keep two mice.
Two mice.
Two mice. It's gonna be my rap name right there.
Was coming.
Two mice. Yeah.
So that's what happened to start the show. What did I miss since the last time I seen you, man? What happened over your weekend?
My weekend was pretty busy. Just, you know how it is in the city bartending. You get a lot of action on the weekend. So, and it's becoming a busy season for the restaurant industry. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with it, September through December is when we get hit hard. So everybody's tourism is up in New York City, and drinking is up in New York City. It's football season. It's, you know, the turn of a season. It's beer season, pumpkin season, pumpkin spice, everything.
They got pumpkin beers, don't they?
I love pumpkin everything.
The beers, you do?
I love the pumpkin beers.
Oh, man.
You don't like them?
I think that's a little too much. I'm not anti-pumpkin, but I think there's
anti-pumpkin beer.
I think there's some places where it just needs to stop. Don't need it in my beer.
You don't need pumpkin in it. Have you had a good pumpkin beer is the question.
I mean, I've tried a sip where they're like, hey, give me a sample of that.
Yeah. Have you tried the Pumpkin?
The Pumpkin?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Don't know about it.
Oh. Do yourself a favor. And get you a pumpkin. It's like 10% alcohol. You only need one.
Yeah. And then they've got everything else. I mean, hell, I got a dog now. I would go get a dog treat, and they got it pumpkin flavored.
Yeah, it's pumpkin spiced everything, bro.
How the hell the dog's going to even know the difference?
Oh, they know.
They're treats.
They know what's up, man.
She did like it, though.
She did.
Yep, she did. So if you're joining us, once again, we've got open phones, 917-477-7737. If you're listening right now, you guys are some of the lucky people that get to actually hear this live. And means you could call in and interact. You can also hit up on the chat. And we're also on YouTube if you're wondering as well. You can watch the show and get a look at Studio 35 here in New York City. And it's cooling down a little in New York City. I saw you were extra bundled up today, Jonathan.
I was. I had layers on, man. I had a hoodie on.
I was in the Midwest over the weekend.
Ooh.
It's colder there.
Yeah?
But we're getting there.
Yeah, I'll be there this weekend, actually. I'll be in Chicago this weekend.
Yeah, so that's where I just came from.
Uh-oh.
I was in Chicago, and then I actually did a little short trip to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
To catch Game 7 of the NLCS.
How was that?
Depressing.
I'm sure.
It's very depressing.
What were the fans like afterwards?
They were dejected. Some of them actually, I shouldn't say they all were. Some of them were like, laughing, like, I can't believe we got this far.
Right.
That was, I guess, majority of it. They weren't too bent up. It is definitely an area where I think the Brewers are kind of lower on the totem pole.
Yeah.
To most.
Well, yeah.
But then people like our friend, Mighty Whitey.
Mighty Whitey.
Who the Brewers are number one.
He's got a tattoo
that really sucks
of the Brewers logo.
Yeah. Mighty Whitey will come into the studio. Although he hasn't been over here in a long time.
Mighty Whitey, show your face.
Yeah, so if he's out there. Actually, I got to reopen I got the phone line open. After that computer. So what I had to do to my computer, because the damn mouse went out, was press the power button. I had to do the hardest restart you can do on computers. I couldn't even do the actual restart because I didn't have a mouse.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be working, though. I'm pretty sure the phone line's up. So
we back in action.
917-477-7737. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can also see that we got the number up there in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, in case you forget it. Mighty Whitey, there's just something embarrassing about getting blasted off one pumpkin beer. Don't care if it's 10%.
What? Mighty Whitey, don't act like we ain't been drinking pumpkin beer together, okay?
You about to call him out right now?
Yeah, man. I'm about to punk him. Pumpkin. Yeah, that's what's the new thing.
Punkin.
For those people who are pumpkin shaming, we're going to start punkin', all right? You got something to say about me? You want pumpkin shame me? I'm a pumpkin punk you. That's what I'm going to do.
Brutal.
You know what I mean? Pumpkin.
You're really feeling your DMX
I am.
Today.
Every day. I never confess this to you, but I impersonate DMX.
Every day?
Every day I impersonate DMX somewhere in my life. Whether I'm at home by myself or at work or on the train. The bald head really helps out. It really helps me get into character now. You know?
Yeah, that is true. With the bald head, I didn't think about that. Helps you. It's channeling it even more, isn't it?
Oh, man, it's on an all-time high right now. I feel like I might even run into him soon.
You've never ran into DMX?
I've never ran into him.
And if you did, you're going to do the imitation?
Of course.
All right.
I'm going to walk up
to him. Look at you already giggling just to me.
I'm ready. I'm going to walk up to him and be like, yo, what's up? What's good, dog?
Just me.
It's me. You. It's us. You know what I mean?
It would be great if you just saw him on the train one day.
I feel like
he lives in Arizona, though.
I feel like he still would rather train.
Yeah, he lives in Arizona. I do know that. He's always getting in trouble over there.
I'm sure.
Yeah. How was the train ride?
Train ride.
Any creatures? Any subway creatures?
Any creatures on the way here? Nah, actually, today's train ride was very uneventful. Whenever you want to see some stuff, you never do. Like when I'm on my way here, I always want something crazy to happen so we can talk about it.
Right.
No,
it doesn't. It happens when you like want to go home from work and don't want to see anything crazy.
Exactly.
You just want some peace and quiet.
Yep.
And then
I did see a
Some
dude
dude.
puking on the train last night. Just
Yeah.
it was coming from Brooklyn. The C train coming from Brooklyn.
You get some creatures on
oh
that one.
man, and it's the old C train too, not the newer one. So the quality of life on the older trains, you know how it is. People really let themselves go, and this guy physically let himself go on the train right there. And I'm like, dang, are you hungover? It's like it's Tuesday. I mean, I can see if it was Monday Night Football. It's Tuesday, bro.
Tuesday, yeah.
Like, what's good? What's going on? But hey.
I got some stories today.
Uh-oh, you got a story to tell.
Let's start with you've been keeping up. You've been watching some of the NBA, right?
You mean Arch Rivals? Yeah, I've been watching some of that.
Arch Rivals.
Remember that game?
I remember that video game. That's one I forgot about. That's the one that encouraged fighting.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
yeah.
So the Lakers this happened damn near a week ago. People are still talking about
They're
it.
going to talk about this for a long time, man.
So do you think that was a spit or what?
So I
Rondo
analyzed
spitting on
it,
Chris
and
Paul?
I analyzed it, and with the close-up angle, you could definitely see the spit. But the
Yeah,
point
but when
that
you're talking
Rondo
to
was
somebody
making,
when you're mad, you could be
right? But the point
spitting.
Rondo was making, he's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. So if you're trying to talk over a mouthpiece, anybody who's played a sport where you have a mouthpiece in your mouth, you know that it was spit. You sometimes may get spit on somebody. Now, whether he did it on purpose or not, Rondo got a bad track record. So
yeah, but Chris Paul probably doesn't have the best track record either. I mean, I guess he doesn't fight, but
no,
remember the locker room thing?
Yeah, man.
He went rushing in the locker room with them guys not too long ago.
Chris Paul think he's hardcore, but I don't know if it was honestly, I could care less whether he spit on him on purpose or not. You don't put your finger in nobody's face like that, especially if it was an incidental spit, because nobody seemed alarmed about it. You know, Carmelo and LeBron James were just standing there. Like, if he really would have actually spit in his face with intention, you would think everybody else's body language would be a little bit different. You know?
Right.
It would be a little more confrontational. Like, yo,
That's the kind of the defense he was claiming.
yeah, it's like, yo, you just spit in my face. But you don't put your finger in somebody's face and mush them.
We're getting some comments about this. Chief Firewater in the chat says Chris Paul equals fake tough guy. Team Rondo. Rondo's a gangster.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love Rondo, man. And that's what the Lakers need. They need a goon on the squad because LeBron has to be he's got to be Superman.
Yeah.
So Rondo come in and like, look, I'm punching dudes in the face off jump.
They've got a cast of characters now.
Oh, yeah.
JaVale McGee, Stevenson.
They got
Rondo
street
already
cred,
starting
man.
fights.
Lakers got some street cred right now.
So
it's going to be fun to watch the Lakers. Even if they just beat everybody up.
definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And they're 0-3. You panicking about that?
Nah, I mean, it's
That don't mean
82
anything.
games. They'll figure it out. I mean, the teams they lost to, I mean, did you expect them to win to? They lost to Portland, right? They lost to Portland, and they lost to Houston. And then I forget who the third game was, but
It's too damn early. 82 games.
it's
Who
too
the hell
early. They're
cares?
going to figure
You
out
lose
because they
10
got a
games.
lot of talent on that team. It's just a matter of everybody finding their role.
You catch any football news of this quarterback in Denver?
I didn't catch the news about the
Chad
quarterback.
Kelly?
No, I didn't catch that. What's going on?
So his teammates throw Von Miller in particular,
Uh-huh.
like the most famous person
Of
on
course.
the team, throws a Halloween party apparently,
Uh-huh.
and he just goes in there, I think drunk on arrival, just starting some shit. They kick him out. He tries to get into it with the security that's hired at the party, and ends up going into Von Miller's neighbor's house somehow, and complete strangers home, and ended up getting whacked with a vacuum tube while in there. And it also cost him his job because he just got cut today.
Ooh.
Yeah. He was like one of the last picks in the draft, if not the last. I can't recall. But, he went out in a blaze of glory.
Man, that's
and they were talking about starting him because the Broncos aren't doing so well.
right. Wow. You
Now,
gonna let me in this
if
party?
you guys haven't been listening, he was Mr. Irrelevant. Thank you, Chief Firewater. He was the final, which they call the final pick of the draft. And, you know, Jonathan Craig's a big Halloween guy.
Yeah.
And I've got some Halloween stories. I might actually pull a couple of those up.
Got to pull a couple of those.
Just like things. I saw that story come up again where they're going to start arresting people for being too old for trick-or-treating.
This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
I mean, there's always going to be exceptions
to
to the
rough
rule.
up some
Special
kids.
needs kid. No. If you're over 12, you don't have like some extra, curricular reason why you're out there, because there are exceptions to the rule.
But where are they going to get candy up from? Where are they going to get the money from? Oh, I could see
should not.
But if you're in between the age of 12 and 16, you probably don't have a job, and you still want some candy because you're in between the age of 12 and 16, and that's what you do. You eat candy and drink juice and play outside.
You think teenagers should be trick or treating? Again,
I'd
you're
rather
doubling
teenagers.
down on
I'd
this.
rather teenagers be trick or treating than doing other stuff. If you stop them from trick or treating, now they doing other stuff because they mad. Oh, I can't get no candy. I show you. I show
You're
you,
a big
city.
Halloween advocate, man.
I'm just saying they're not thinking about. They're not thinking about what they're taking away from these children.
Okay, you trick or treat at whatever hour. If you're a teenager that's about to do some stuff on Halloween,
Well, I mean, you never know if
you're doing it any damn way.
True, but
Trick or treating ain't gonna help.
if they don't have something else to do, then it's like, well, what are we supposed to do now? We usually go trick or treating. Now we can't.
In Arizona, Chief Firewater, what about outlawing clown suits? I saw that at some places they're outlawing clown suits because they scare kids.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just now figuring out that clown suits scare children. Have you ever seen a small child happy to take a picture with a clown? No, they're always terrified. Like, just,
Well, they're terrified of anything. They're terrified of Santa Claus at a certain age.
But they're when you see a clown, ain't nothing friendly like this.
So you've never done, even though you're a big Halloween guy, you don't do.
I don't do.
You don't do the clowns?
I don't think clowns are funny.
No, it's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be scary.
No, man. I don't like. I'm not a clown hater. I just.
All right. Well, well, let's go to this.
Okay.
So, and I don't know if this is the same thing. Remember a while ago I was talking about that haunted house in San Diego?
Oh yeah.
Where they like borderline torture you.
Where
and
they
there was a
overdo
waiting
it.
list, and they overdo it.
Yes.
Like people are eating their own vomit and like pissing themselves.
Yeah.
And there's a waiting list
To eat your own vomit. There's
to be go in this haunted house because it is free. But you got to see how long. I remember they're like,
It's
no one
free?
can last 4 hours. Yeah, because it's like a challenge. You try to last the full thing is 6 hours.
I don't want to. That's a job. You
I know.
gotta pay me if I'm doing
But
something
that
for
video,
6 hours.
remember the trailer for that
Oh,
thing?
yeah, that was-
I'm
that
not
was
even pulling
terrible.
that up again. So this man sued a haunted house for being too scary. And it was sent in San Diego. I bet it was the same one. Printed on the tickets said it had high impact scares.
How much is he suing for?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, this is like an old case, I guess. Yeah, he didn't get anything. They said he signed up for it.
Exactly. It's a haunted house, bro.
Yeah, this had happened a couple of years
The
ago,
haunted
but it was
house was too scary.
But they're warning people about this now, bringing back this story. So do you don't think anybody should get sued? Well, you're signing a waiver. When
If you have
walk
to
in.
sign a waiver, then you should read the waiver
Yeah, that
before
one had
you
the waiver.
sign it. Don't just like, oh, I'm so happy to be scared.
I kind of want to pull that video up again for our people that might have missed it.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can even find it. I'll look for that. And if you're on YouTube, you can. We have a YouTube channel where you can watch the videos with us and that sort of thing. Just go to Stream 35 Radio. There's a live link. You can also get a live look into Studio 35.
Chief Firewater wants to know if I ever went bag snatching. Nah, man. I've never went bag
Appreciate you
snatching.
for answering that. Honestly, you actually you were like, yeah.
Nah.
I mean, it's got to happen out in Gary. Right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of bag snatching.
Las Vegas Diva of the Seas writes, I'm 35. I want to go trick-or-treating.
See?
Don't nobody give you nothing as an adult, so I'll take what I can get.
Exactly. You passing out free candy? I want some.
Well, here's your tip, Las Vegas Diva of the Seas. You open up your house to be trick-or-treated at and just close it up early. You'll get all the leftovers.
Yeah, but you got to pay for
Boom.
that. The whole point is to
Guys are
get
just
free
looking for-
candy. You know how hard it is to get free
crap.
stuff
The candy
in this
is
world?
crap.
I don't care.
You know, I know some anti-Halloween people that are so anti they serve cough drops to the kids.
That's cool. Cough and cold season right around the corner. I'm down with that.
I figured
Give
you'd
me
have
some
a big problem with
cherry
that.
flavored Halls. I'm good. I like it. Throw some breath mints in there.
Here
I'm
it is.
down with it.
McCamey Manor. What is this? Oh, wait. The scariest haunted house in the world.
How they know? I
Dude,
I
it
love how
is.
we be like in the world. And
This
they never
one, they're
been out
trying
the
to
United
encourage
States.
you to stay for 6 hours.
No, they
And
trying
people are like eating their own puke.
they trying to encourage you to work for them. 6 hours. You got a job. I need to be compensated when I walk out of there. Who signs up for a 6 hour?
Why don't you tell us? Could you rehash your story of working in a haunted house?
I didn't
Jonathan
get
Craig
the,
worked-
I didn't get the job, but
Jonathan Craig
I
did no,
auditioned.
Jonathan Craig
I
here
wasn't good enough.
tried to or applied to become one of those creeps that
Yeah.
sits in the haunted house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't sound like that.
Well, I don't know what you were gonna be.
You
What, were
wouldn't
gonna
get
be a
hired
zombie?
either sounding like that. So it's like an
What was-
it's like an audition.
Did you have to go in costume to the interview?
No, you just
Then
show
how?
up.
Like, did they say act like a zombie?
They do stuff like
Be a-
that. They're like, how would you scare somebody? You know, and you never prepare for that question because there's so many ways.
How you're going for an interview where you're supposed to be scaring people?
I mean,
you didn't practice anything.
I didn't.
What did you do?
I can't even remember.
Like, here, I'm the dude. All right, Jonathan. Looks great here. I see you lack experience in scaring.
How you know
What
I
would you-
lack experience in scaring?
What on your resume? You said you never worked one.
True.
And I don't think there's any other jobs that entail that skill.
True.
All right.
All right.
Scare me.
Boo. I made you laugh though.
It's funny because I can't believe there's an interview process.
Oh yeah, and it's stupid, but I get it. And I was
What was the pay like at that?
I think it was at the time like $13-14 an hour, which ain't a whole lot once they take taxes out of it. But you know, you get paid to jump out and scare some folks. That ain't a bad job.
No, it's not. I mean, it just would. When I go to those things, I'm always, and I haven't been to one forever. Last time I went to one in Philadelphia, I'm like, who are these people working?
People who, you know what? I think you have to be.
Are they like displaced actors?
Yeah, they're just sad, sad people. I don't think I was sad enough for them. They're like, this guy still got some hope in his eyes. You are overqualified for this, sir.
Yeah. So comedians
You still
are
got
applying, huh?
life in you.
You think a lot of comedians are applying to that?
I mean, if they should.
I can't find the damn trailer for the San Diego Haunted.
You know what?
The new
Next
one,
year,
but-
I'm going to reapply. I'm going to get that job. And I'm going to come in here the day after I get, well, that week.
Here's
I'm
another
coming in.
one. These girls deserve this. I'll read another story.
Oh, wow. I love
'Cause-
how you start that off.
No, because listen to this. Police. Man punch shoved teen girls dressed as zombies promoting dance production. And this falls right along the lines of the same thing I told you
What?
when you got the scarecrow on the porch on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, yeah.
Jumps up, gets knocked out, scares the dude. So Park City, Utah police say 5 teen girls dressed as zombies were promoting a dance production of Thriller, scared a pedestrian in the street, and one guy decided to punch, man.
How real
He was
did
with his daughter.
Is there video of this?
No video. But this is just like
How
the
many
guy
of
on
them
the
did
porch.
he punch?
This is like the guy on the porch dressed like this dead scarecrow, gets up, scares a dude, and then gets popped and wonders like, oh, why'd I get popped?
I know, but to punch a teenage girl in the face.
They were dressed as zombies. You
Come
don't know
on,
what's
man.
popping.
Zombies ain't real. We all know that. You know?
Oh, they touched him though.
Oh,
That's another thing I think like goes back to the haunted house thing. If someone touches you,
it's fair game.
fair game. But I
Lights
think you
out.
probably sign something when you go in the haunted house that you're not that
Yeah.
they might touch you. So.
They'll be like, look, we're gonna
out
touch
of
you.
luck.
We're gonna make you eat your own vomit. Jonathan's gonna jump out and say boo. That's not gonna be that scary, but there'll be other things.
So you're definitely coming into studio next Wednesday with a costume on.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So step your game up.
How elaborate is this costume going to be?
I can't tell you all
I know
of
you
that,
won't
man.
tell me anything
I
about
can't tell
it.
you all of that, but there'll be a costume. And if there is a competition for someone winning costume competition, I'm going to win it. I'm going to win. You know what I mean? I'm going to come through next week with my costume. You never know. I just might come as myself. You know, me, DMX.
All right, so that's how we'll be talking more about Halloween. Oh wait,
What?
was that a hint?
What?
How could you dress as DMX though? That'd be pretty boring.
I mean, it would be.
All right, I'm gonna put a story up here. If you're not watching on YouTube, tune in there. Unless you just want to look the story up to follow along with us. This is I've got some international stories. Have you heard about this China's latest trend, flaunt your wealth challenge?
No.
That's gone viral.
No.
Yeah, you got to see this.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I'm going to put it up on the if you're on our YouTube channel, you can see it here with us. But Jonathan Craig is always here to explain what's going on if you're listening on MixLR and can't get to our YouTube channel. You're listening to the Press Box Party, by the way. And we have open phones, 917-477-7737. I'm Antoine, and I got Jonathan Craig, comedian here in studio. China's Flaunt Your Wealth Challenge goes viral. So what you do is you take a picture of yourself falling out of like a luxury car with all your luxurious, the way you're looking at me right now.
Yo, I thought people in China was smart, dog.
I know this is something that should be happening here and only here.
This is, but please continue.
So you fall. I mean, just look at the pictures. The pictures speak for themselves. Just people lying face down on the ground, surrounded by luxury bags, shoes, sometimes wads of cash. These are real pictures, and it's just a trend.
People don't.
If you're not on our YouTube channel, you better get on
What's
there.
going on in
Because
China,
these are really
bro?
hard. I mean, we're explaining
Okay,
what's going
so
on,
I'll try to.
but until
explain
you
it.
see it,
It looks like, okay, if somebody was, you know how you dump something out and it's all
or
spills.
you fall and then your bag spills.
Yeah. Imagine that. So the car door is open and like all the person has spilled out the car and all the luxurious crap has spilled out around them, and someone takes a picture and it's like, look at me, I'm so rich that I fall out my car with my expensive stuff. I'm sure they don't sound like that when they say it, but you know.
And now other people are doing it. Like, look at this gym guy.
Oh, you got to get the
Gym guy did it with all his protein shakes and everything else.
look at me and my protein shake.
Yeah.
It's just falling out of me.
But this thing all originated from pictures just like the one.
Trust me, somebody. You know what? I'm gonna do it myself.
You do one?
I'm gonna do one.
Luxurious, or are you gonna do
I ain't
something
got
else?
nothing luxurious. Kidding me? I ride the train. I'm gonna fall out the train with a bunch of parking tickets
Just like-
and Metro cards,
Ramen noodles.
ramen noodles, empty bags of Dunkin' Donuts. You know, banana peels.
If you did it, it would start a trend. For
Some
real.
homeless people. It's gonna be fun.
Another
of rats.
story in China
China.
where a rich man, a guy that could do this challenge easily, he's
Yes.
got the stuff. He's got the goods. He proposes to a woman by buying her a Lamborghini,
Mm-hmm.
but it ends pretty bad for him. And I'll pull up the video.
Uh-oh.
Again, if you're not on YouTube.
She said no and drove
If
off.
you're not on our YouTube, we'll explain to you what's happening here, but we got to play it for our people that are watching us on our YouTube channel. And yeah, wait till you see this, man. It's just tough to watch.
Is it?
Not really, but it's supposed to be. Hold on a second. So here's the dude. I think I got some sound.
YouTube. She said no and drove off.
If you're not on our YouTube. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry about that back. That back.
People that are watching us.
All right.
Get it together.
Technically,
man.
I know. I got to get it together. I was so excited to show this video. All right. So see this dude? So it starts off. He's on one knee.
He's on one knee. He's got roses.
I bought you your favorite sports car, right?
How she got a? What kind of chick is it? Your favorite sports car?
Dude, how are you going to say that when I just showed you a story about girls falling out of sports cars? Okay?
All right. I'm with you. All right.
This is all relative. This is a segue to the story.
I got you.
All right, thank you.
Sorry about that.
All right, here we go. So he orange Lamborghini.
Marry me.
I bought you your favorite sports car. It's got subtitles at the bottom.
She says, I'm
so
sorry.
sorry. But I have money. Do you think this dude's going to take this well, by the way?
Of course not. Well, you know what? Let's run it back and read the captions because it's the only way the audience who's listening is going to understand.
Let's start it from the top. So they're out in it looks like Times Square.
Yeah, the Times Square of China.
All right. And this guy's got
flowers.
A huge thing of flowers.
Yeah.
This might be 3 dozen flowers.
Yeah.
All right. Roses, maybe. Crowd.
He says, marry me. I bought you your favorite sports car. Now, pause it right there. And she says, in English. Why? That's the first thing right there because he's speaking to her.
She said, I'm sorry.
In English, though.
So it might be. Well, hold on.
That's your first red flag right there. But I bought you this nice sports car, he says. I have money. I can buy as many cars as you like. Marry me, marry me.
Look, it doesn't look like she's fully aged.
Don't go, marry me. So what if you have money, she says. Don't go, marry me.
And she
so
walks
what if
away.
you have money?
It's raining
again.
The car's just sitting there. So this is the best part, though. He's got this fireworks display laid out that you'll see. Oh, he throws the throws the flowers at the camera.
Oh, he's mad now.
Oh,
he's like, you got me out here in
Times
Square,
he got the fireworks
China.
display. Watch what he does. The fireworks display. That's all. Was all supposed to explode after she said yes.
Yeah. Screw you. I ain't like you no way. And as he's screaming now.
And there's sitting the orange Lamborghini.
Well, worst case scenario, he could take one of those pictures where everything is sprawled all out, and he could just lay face down, and he'll start trending. How terrible of a person is he that he's like, I got money.
A tantrum. But does it really surprise you that
No, but he's
guy
like, I got
a
money,
tantrum?
I got a car, and she's like, nah, I don't care. You suck.
Guarantee this dude inherited all that.
Like, but she's like, you suck so much
that
I don't even care about all that money and that really nice car. And those fireworks, because you know we love fireworks.
Probably her favorite fireworks. Watch your head there. Jake
I got you your favorite fireworks. How dare you say no? You know how much these Boomcat 20,000s cost? This shit is illegal.
I had to go to St. Louis to get these.
I had to go to America.
They still sell illegal fireworks.
Why you over here speaking English to me?
She wanted to make sure all the news cameras captured it without the subtitles.
She was like, listen, just
I am
this
sorry.
story's gonna be
You
everywhere.
are psycho.
Sorry, in English, I am sorry. I do not want to marry you. I don't care how much money you got.
The tantrum, though.
Of course.
Yeah, what else was going to happen?
She better get a restraining order on him.
So if you want to comment on that, 917-477-7737.
Or call us in.
You're listening to the Press Box Party live.
And if anybody has turned
New
anybody
York
down
City.
who's proposed to them, we'd love to hear about that.
Yeah. Busy day in New York City.
Yeah.
Bombs being sent to a
yeah.
lot of different people.
Yeah.
Did you receive one?
I did not
Okay.
receive a bomb. I'm not important enough to receive. a bomb. Plus, I got
I
got PO box, and it takes so long. By the time I go check it, bomb won't be no good.
That's where you could do your photo shoot.
Yeah,
in front of your PO box.
I just have bills spilling out my PO box and me laying there looking confused. Yeah, it's a lot going on. There's a lot of sirens, a lot of.
One other Halloween story I forgot to get to that I pulled up this for you.
Oh.
How do you feel about, first of all, before I even say it, how do you feel about dressing up pets?
I think it's a bit much. The dog don't know what's going on. The dog doesn't care. You ain't gonna get the dog no candy.
Is it all about candy?
It's all about the candy, man. I mean, what else is?
I just never looked at it that way. I thought the whole the pageantry behind the.
No, man, it's all about the candy.
All right,
the free stuff.
So, the CDC had to warn people about dressing up pet chickens.
Dressing up their pets as chickens?
Just no.
Oh, people have pet chickens.
Putting costumes on their chickens. They said you shouldn't do that because you shouldn't be touching the chicken all like that because they've got diseases. Salmonella. And it could also put stuff onto the chickens
that we're gonna eat at some point. People who have, I feel like if you got pet chicken, you ain't gonna eat it no way. Like you ain't planning on eating that chicken if that's your pet.
But it could still spread to a edible chicken.
If I had a pet chicken, I wouldn't want to integrate with the chickens I'm gonna kill. You know how mentally screwed up that chicken's gonna be. Like all his friends are gonna die except him.
This girl I work with in L.A. who will remain nameless. She had a pet chicken.
Well, I'm sure she knows.
And one day some dogs got him, and she was like, she took like the day off, and I just was like, what do you expect? Like, first of all, you've got a pet chicken.
You got a pet chicken.
It's a piece of food that's alive.
Yeah.
And you better keep an eye on, like, however this went down, that means you let the chicken loose to walk. So she lets it loose to walk around. Because if it was in a cage, I don't think it would have got, the dogs would have got to it.
So you just let this chicken roll around by itself. And then mad when somebody
probably in her yard or something.
Those dogs was like, dinner time? Oh.
Yeah.
You see that chicken over there? Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, exactly. We got a call. We're going to go to Houston.
H-Town.
Ozella in Houston. What's up? Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello. Can she hear us? Let's see. We got that.
Can you hear us? I hear something.
Oh, no, we'll put her on hold. We might have to reset her.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I think I figured it out. Hold on, we'll get her back.
So, how long were you dating this girl with this pet chicken?
No. Worked with her.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I was half listening when you said that.
Nah, yeah, it was. What's going on here? We got her on yet?
So, how long did you work with this girl with this pet chicken?
I don't know, a few years. Why?
I don't know. It's just weird. People who
Houston,
have pet chicken.
H-Town, Ozella, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Technical difficulties going on. That's okay. I'm just calling in because I'm on my way to the dentist, so I'm not going to be able to listen to y'all always. I ain't going to be able to talk in a few minutes. So
Okay.
I'm going to be calling, say hello, and I was looking at the video. That was pretty sad. Pretty sad. But men have to know that it's not about money anymore. Women can buy their own things, so it's got to be about love. So he did all of that.
There you have
but,
it.
They need to stop putting stuff on camera, right? Because he was embarrassed.
Yep. That is right.
He was embarrassed.
And he threw a little tantrum.
He did. I mean.
He did. He threw a tantrum.
I blame him.
Jonathan, you going to Chicago? What's going on?
Oh, put my business all out there. No, I did say that already. A friend of mine is.
You did say that.
I did. A friend of mine is getting married.
Oh, okay.
Not married, but
right.
married. I didn't want to be like he was going to Murray or anything.
Going to
like
a
that.
wedding.
Going to a wedding.
Okay, you've been going to a lot of weddings.
I have been.
Ozella in Houston, are you going to be dressing up No, you're not.
Negative
We
stuff.
asked you that.
She doesn't celebrate
She doesn't celebrate. All right.
Halloween.
Well, make sure you
Negative
catch next week's episode because this costume that he's hiding from.
Oh,
Oh.
I know. I
Yeah.
want to see what Jonathan is.
What is
coming
he gonna
as.
do?
I mean, Jonathan, you're not going to be on the train like that, are you? Sweet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, how you-
Ozella,
Oh my
if you're on the
God.
train like that, you're more one of the more normal people
Yeah.
still.
I could wear my costume a week before on the train and nobody
And no one
would
would
even, say
even
anything.
blink.
They'd be like, oh wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's New York City subways over
Oh
here.
my
Yeah.
God, that's funny because you get arrested here in Houston.
Really? For dressing up?
Lady. Oh, I don't know. I'm just scared to see what happens on Halloween. I'm glad it falls on a Wednesday because I'll be in church that night. So
There you
the
go.
trick-or-treaters
Bible
come,
study.
I'll at least be at church, so it's all good. I don't know. Yeah, but Jonathan, I said you have a problem with the age limit. That's funny. That's
I do.
really funny.
I don't like it. Candy shaming these kids. What's wrong with these people?
Gotta have an age limit.
Well, I mean, if they come to the door and you're giving out candy, you're going to give them some candy. I mean, you're not going to call the police. If you do, that's going to be pretty sad, you know.
Yeah. I just
Yeah,
don't,
but I'm gonna make
Give
them.
them
I'm gonna be
something.
like, oh yeah, you know this candy I'm giving you now. And when I run out, a little 4-year-old won't be having it.
you're gonna waste
Thanks
all
a
that
lot.
time to
Yeah,
say that
okay.
to
You're gonna try to
you're gonna try to school a 15-year-old
bad.
about the facts of life in the 30 seconds that they say trick or treat. Exactly. You're gonna give them some candy.
I'd have no. Actually, I wouldn't say anything. You're right. I'd have separate. They get the cough drops.
You'd be like, "Oh, how old are you? I'm 13." Yes, there you go. Cough and cold season's right around the corner there, Billy.
Hey, some Hall's cough drops will be needed right after.
And then they're gonna come and
Halloween,
egg your
y'all
house after that too. Hey, that's the dude
Who
that
gave us
gave us.
these
Dude.
cough drops?
That's the dude that gave us some Ricolas. Yeah, we gonna.
Yes. That's it. Well, Anton, are you gonna dress up?
Well, he's telling me I have to. Especially Danny might be in studio that day, so she comes dressed up. I'll think of something. I don't know.
Oh, you coming dressed up?
Where is Miss Danny? I've been missing her.
She's supposed to call in. That's what she said. She's sick right now. You know,
Oh, Danny,
since the
I'm
Yankees
so
lost and
sorry
everything.
you're sick. This is a
Yeah.
from Houston. I'm missing you, girl. You guys got to put some of that hormone back. You know, we need some of those. You know, all these
Estrogen.
men they need a little extra flavor for you. Come on, get well, get back. They miss you.
Look at
We
you,
miss you,
Danny. Your
Danny.
fans miss you.
We miss you. Yeah, she's very cool. Very
Ozella just doesn't want
All right,
the show to be too male dominated.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, I don't because I'm.
That's
I'm,
why we
I'm
like when
coming
you call.
to-
I don't
I'm
want that
coming
either.
To New York
Yeah.
to be with my nephew just to come on your show so I can
Yes.
really show y'all how. It's
Yes.
Oh,
Houston
Lord.
style.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
with it. All right.
Oh, Lord.
So Jonathan, let me. Jonathan,
Oh, Lord.
They,
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all are not ready.
they ain't ready. They ain't ready.
No.
Oh, Jonathan, I have a story to tell you, but I can't tell you on the line because I don't know who listening from Houston. So
Uh-oh.
when you get some time, you need to call me. I got a good juicy one for you.
I sure will.
All right, Ozella. Thanks for checking
I
in.
know you will. Take care, you guys.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
I'll try to come back in at the end if they don't keep me in the dentist's office too long. But have a blessed week, all right?
All
right.
right, you too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The number one fan.
Number one fan, Ozella in H-Town. She's been down with the show from the beginning.
Yes.
I think she's caught every episode of Press Box Party, actually.
Yeah. We should get her an award.
We might have to.
Yeah.
I got a rapper story.
Uh-oh.
Got a rapper story.
Oh, excuse me.
you,
You got a rapper story? Let me hear it.
Have you heard about this Canadian rapper?
Nah, what's his name?
Snow? No. I'm
Snow?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. You
Like
remember?
Snow White?
Informer.
Oh, like that dude. Oh, yeah, I remember that song. That shit was hot.
Give me a moon now.
Yeah, that was my song right there. He used to jam that all the time.
It wasn't Snow. He was from Canada. You didn't know that?
What? Nah, I didn't.
Canadian rapper dies after falling off airplane wing in failed stunt while shooting a video. 34-year-old rapper fell to his death in British Columbia while performing a stunt that involved rapping while walking on the wing of a plane. And
This plane wasn't
the
like
plane
in
was
flight.
in the air.
It was.
Yep.
What kind of plane was this?
John James McCurry died while filming a project he'd been working on for months. He trained intensively for the stunt. However, as he got further out on the wing of the plane, it caused the Cessna to go downward spiral that the pilot couldn't correct. John held onto the wing as long as he could. And by the time he had let go, he didn't have time to pull his parachute he had on.
So he had on the parachute.
Yeah.
So why not just jump off the plane?
That sounds pretty easy to say, but
I mean, that's the first thing I'd be thinking. Like, oh, the plane's going down. Good thing I got this parachute on.
how about
How about either get a stunt double,
or
just
just
don't rap on the wing of a plane. I know it
wrap
sounds
on the wing of the plane while the plane is on the ground.
yeah, and then CGI it.
Yeah, well, that probably cost. Well, it sounds like he had a budget.
Well,
so.
the other one cost him his life. Now let's see which
I'm
one
with
is
you.
more. Not making fun of it, but that's
Chief Firewater is he laughing at the story? Or is he laughing at something else?
It's not a funny story. It's
No.
just very ironic. I'm just saying.
Oh man! All right, we got to reset this. If our boy Dobie was listening, this is where he turns it off. He hates when it gets when it takes a dark turn.
Yeah, like when you.
But that's a significant story. Like the only reason I put that out there, if there's young people listening, you're not invincible.
Yeah.
You can't just go shooting
Videos
rap
on
videos
plane
on
wings.
planes while they're on the wings. Yeah, while they're in the air. Chief Firewater said he's just confirming he's laughing at the story.
Oh, well. Way to go there, Chief Firewater.
What about at Clemson University? You see that floor collapse at that house party?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? That almost happened once when I was in college. We had our fraternity had a party at this place, and we had the
I'll
party.
put it up for those that are tuned in our YouTube channel. I'll put it up there for you.
We had to end the party because they said this is what would happen if we didn't end the party. They said the floor.
This is great. This is great footage for a safety video, isn't it?
It is. Run it back one more time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it to run back. Let me just put it up on the screen here for people that are up on our YouTube page. So this happened at Clemson. Most of you probably seen it, but in case you haven't, is there sound? I can't even remember. Man.
It's not funny because I'm sure a lot of people got injured, but they were jumping up and down as if they were trying to break the floor, and then when it broke, they were like, "Oh shit!
Yeah,
we actually just broke the floor."
Yeah.
There's so much going wrong. I mean, it's obviously they were way past capacity.
Yeah.
Somebody should have checked that long time ago. Now they ain't never gonna be able to have parties no more.
House parties. I mean, go to a bar, jump around.
Yeah, that's
You
the
hot-
end. That's the end of the party right there. Man. That's it, man.
Into the house.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's not.
The only thing you could do now is just be a haunted house,
That's shutting it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you shut the party down. That's how you shut the party down. We coming through. We gonna break the floor, and then we out.
Oh, you got to check this guy out. Speaking of college parties, look at this fool. Wait till you see this. You want to read the headline there? You saw this too?
No, I have not seen this, but okay.
College student has vodka injected into his mouth with a syringe
Through his cheek.
Yeah, through his cheek.
As his friends cheer.
Yeah.
What was he thinking? I wanted to go straight to my blood system, bro. What's the fastest way I can get drunk, bro? Who came up with the idea? You know what you should do, bro? Get a syringe, right? And then shoot it in your cheek.
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Look at him. He's like, yeah, he's trying to be gangster too. Like,
I
yeah.
know. He's looking right at the dude.
Yeah, that's what's up. I just did that. This is when, like, when your parents see this is when they take you out of school. Be like, you know what? You bring your ass home and go to community college. That's it.
We're done here.
That's it. We done. No more school for you. Shooting yourself with a syringe. I mean, I've done a lot of crazy stuff, but I would never do no stuff like that.
Jimmy the Greek says that's nothing.
No.
Okay, party guy. Tough party guy.
I love how they're like American college student.
Well, that one, yeah, came from the British website.
Oh, of course.
So
that's what they think of us. That's what they think of the school system. Like, don't go to America and go to school. You'll become a drug addict. Which ain't too far from the truth. You'll become an alcoholic drug addict with a degree who can't get a job.
Nothing's worse than the luxury selfies, though, or whatever.
You think that was the worst?
I think that's worse.
You think doing a luxury selfie is worse than sticking a syringe in your cheek?
Yeah, because that
vodka?
kid's like 17 years old, so he's an idiot. The people doing the luxury selfies are grown folks.
They are, but at least they ain't sticking syringes in their cheeks. Like, what's the
it's
point?
Much more dramatic.
What's the whole point?
Cheek. Memes may contribute to teenage obesity.
How?
Speaking of social media. Basically in Sweden they've got an advertising watchdog that has been like saying that memes are sometimes related to unhealthy eating habits. What else?
As opposed to the commercials that promote unhealthy eating habits. Oh, okay. That's what's up.
A picture of an overweight child with the caption, "Free food, count me in," was sent along with the letter as an example of a meme that researchers found dangerous. I'd put it up, but it's pretty mean.
You won't put that up.
Because the kid doesn't even know what he's... It's a picture of a kid. He doesn't know he's turned into a meme.
Doesn't matter.
Why add to it?
Where is this at?
It's
in Sweden.
No. This isn't Sweden. This meme I've actually seen before.
Where is it? Let me see. Come on. Come on, man.
Hold on. I'll pull it back up. But what does it? Do you think memes are detrimental to your health?
I've never looked at a meme and was like, you know what? I'm going to change the way I eat. No, ever. Never.
You never seen that one?
Yeah. I've seen that. That's funny.
Look at you.
But it doesn't make me want to go eat 6 quarter pounders either.
Put up,
you know what
El Guapo, put up the meme.
It's not like, oh yeah, now that I've seen that little fat kid, I just want to go eat a bunch of Whopper Juniors. Never. No.
Whitey was breaking down the vodka syringe video. He said, why'd that guy have to chase it? Did he chase it?
That's a good question. If you hardcore enough to get
probably
a syringe
just
stuck in your cheek, you don't need a chaser.
Creature of habit. 917-477-7737 if you want to get in.
Call us up
on this right here. So that happened. What else we got? I got a couple other ones.
Danny, where are you? You said you were going to call us.
Oh, this golf course snake. Man.
A golf course snake.
In Florida.
Like just a residential golf course snake? He just hangs out there all the time?
Out. What in the world is this, Florida? I've seen some huge gators. Look at this damn thing.
Dude, this snake is about. It's
If
like
you can't see it on
5 feet
YouTube.
long.
What the?
Yeah, I'd be scared.
This is a wild snake.
Can you
on a
imagine?
Florida golf course.
You just playing some golf, talking to your friends, and this snake just show up. Game over.
Hell yeah, game over.
I'm not even gonna stand there.
What are
and
they
try to
doing
film it.
taking pictures? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. What are they doing?
We haven't had any good animal attack stories lately.
No, we haven't. Or people
There
attacking
haven't been a lot of
animals. Or people attacking animals, shooting
There have been a
squirrels,
lot.
you
We
know.
used to have a lot of those. The squirrel guy was feeding them.
Yes.
Is that the story you're thinking of?
Oh no, I was thinking about the story where the.
The guy that had his backdoor booby trapped.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And the
He was out
squirrels.
feeding
I forgot
squirrels.
about that one.
He had a booby trapped. He had all those signs in his yard,
Yeah.
and his booby trap shot himself.
As it should.
Was that Florida? I think it was somewhere down there.
I think it was.
God, we've had some classic stories. We should be keeping a track of like the best ones. Maybe we'll do a best of show.
Oh yeah. Gotta have that.
Yeah, because we've had some amazing stuff. What about your boy here with this Jordan tattoo? You a Bulls guy, right?
Wait, this dude
You
got.
had-
This dude has an autographed Jordan jersey.
I'll play it from the beginning. Sorry. I'll put it up on the YouTube channel if you are not on our YouTube
So
channel.
for those of
check
you
it out. Go to Stream 35 Radio and look for the live feed. Look at this. This is
taking,
damn.
This is taking tattoos to a whole new level. For those of you
This
who
guy
can't
got a
see, he
mic.
got a Michael Jordan, like
The whole
he got
jer-
the jersey tattooed on his back. Like he's wearing the jersey. It looks like he's wearing a jersey, but it's a tattoo. Tattooed on his whole back. Like the Jordan on it, the 23,
No, the
signature.
what about he's got the mesh dots.
He's got the mesh
from
dots,
the jerseys and shadows.
everything. It looks like he's wearing a flesh tone Michael Jordan jersey that's autographed. Is what it looks like.
You can't get over this one, huh?
No, I mean I love Michael Jordan, but this is ridiculous. Even Michael Jordan would be like, dude, this is ridiculous. I mean, I love me too, but it's creative. Now, whoever did it, they did a really good job, bro. Because it really looks like a flesh tone jersey that he's
There's
wearing.
another story I saw about some soccer fan dude overseas. I can't remember if it was Brazil or somewhere in South America for his pro team. He actually had the soccer jersey tattooed on him, but it was color.
Oh, even
So
better.
like you couldn't even tell from a distance. It looked like basically when they like put the paint on
Yeah.
women, the bikini and create bikinis or
Yeah.
whatever. You can't even tell it's paint.
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was like the colors were like blue and dark red. Like I'm thinking to myself, like some of that ink had to get in your blood, man.
Of course, I mean, but if
That
you're
is
getting
not
that kind of
healthy.
tattoo, you ain't thinking about health. That's the last thing you're thinking when you get a tattoo like that. Like, oh, how healthy is this? Nah. People who think healthy don't get.
No, you're not thinking healthy, but that is like so much ink that
yeah.
you may die of something because of this tattoo in a couple of years. Because you don't know that nobody knows if it's safe because no one's ever done something like
True.
that.
And that's what you call a die-hard fan. Did-oots. See what I did there?
Why they got to be hard?
I don't know.
See what I did there?
Oh.
You perv.
Uh,
Speaking of that, cops. This is a New York story.
oh, bring it back home.
Mr. Ding-a-ling ice cream truck driver stalked young New York.
I can't with you in these stories sometimes.
This is real. This is on New York NBC, Channel 4. This guy, 57-year-old Charles Ross, felony stalking charges, and he actually drove an ice cream truck that was called Mr. Ding-a-ling. How he
get away with that?
got
What was he driving around at? Because if I see a Mr. Ding-a-ling ice cream
I mean,
truck,
it is New York, like you said. You
Fifth
can get away
Avenue,
with
I'm
being
not-
a subway creature.
true, but I'm not buying nothing from a truck that says Mr. Dingaling. No. Especially not no ice cream from Mr. Dingaling. Get out of here. Are you kidding me?
If anything,
What's the last thing you want from Mr. Dingaling is
I think
cream.
you got to give the guy a little bit of credit for being transparent. Like, if you're running up on my truck, you know what's coming.
Oh, really? It's it, Mr. Dingaling. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I
know what's in the vanilla.
That ain't vanilla.
God, you sound like him.
That ain't cream.
Sounded creepy as.
That's what he sounds like. Hey, I'm gonna name him Mr. Dingaling. What can I get for you? Oh, soft serve, huh? No, we only got hard cones.
It's real.
You want some sprinkles? Yeah, I'll sprinkle a little something on you.
Oh man,
Mr.
Dingaling.
Wow.
El Guapo writes, pertaining to New York, y'all can't drink or buy a soda that's more than 8 ounces, but you can have an ice cream truck called Mr. Dingaling.
Yep.
Roaming around the city.
Yep. Slanging that cream.
Whitey's bringing up an old story. We still need to know that substance that made people pass out in that Illinois strip club. Remember that? Were you here for that?
I don't know.
That might have been an off day for you.
It's probably one of the strippers.
People were just dropping like flies at this strip club, and they don't know why.
Yeah, some of that stank snatch. Take you down every time.
Somebody just sent me this. German soccer player bites off an opponent's nose, and they got a picture of the nose. It's like some Mike Tyson shit.
How you bite somebody's nose off?
Oh, I won't put it on the big screen. You guys don't want to see that. If you do, look it up.
First of all, how fast do you have to be to pull that off? Like to bite somebody's nose off?
Yeah.
Oh, with those teeth? Yeah, I could see. Is that the teeth that bit his nose off?
I don't know. That
Dude,
whole story
those are the
is
teeth
nasty.
right there?
I don't want to look at it anymore.
I could see how. Those teeth are terrible. My nose will fall off if you even put them teeth close to my nose.
That story had to be out of the UK, but no, it's in Germany.
Because of their teeth are messed up?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? You're saying people in Europe have
Actually,
terrible.
we've got some UK listeners. I'll take that back. And my sister lives in the UK, so.
Oh, don't take
I'm
it back
just playing.
now. No. You can't take it back now.
Halloween costume idea?
There you go. There you go. What are you? I'm British.
I was talking about Mr. Dingaling.
Oh, you gonna get you?
There's no mug shot of Mr. Dingaling, by the way.
Of course not. But you know what? I always wonder, like, what kind of life do you live if you drive the ice cream truck? You know how irritated I would get of hearing those same like 4 songs. You gotta. This just gotta drive you crazy. It's no words unless you like freestyle into it. I mean, you ain't having a whole lot of fun.
All right, moving right along here. What's going on the chat? If you want to call in, you're listening to the Press Box Party episode 12 live. So since you're listening live, you can call 917-477-7737. That's the number.
Hit us up.
Look what they're trying to do in offices now. This is another thing I was going to show you. I put it up on the screen for our YouTube viewers. These are horse blinders, and they're encouraging people to use them at work so they stay distracted. And apparently this tactic has been used back in like the 50s. There was an ad where they tried to come up with something similar.
And we all know what happened to
this,
tactics back in the 50s. They didn't work at all. Why would you even revisit anything from the 50s? Like, oh, this worked so well. The 50s was such a great time that we should revisit.
But how are you going to be sitting at your desk with horse blinders?
I wish somebody would imply this to
me.
I wish. Like, I quit. You know what? Today's the last day. You and these horse blinders. I sure would. I get on all fours. Mr. Ed, and I'm quitting my job today. I get everybody. Let's form a line and stampede out of here. Kid. Horse blinders.
Yeah.
I'll trample all over the desk too. I act a fool. You want me to put these horse blinders on? I'm about to tear this bitch
Take a
up.
shit in the
Watch.
lobby.
Everywhere. Just pull my pants down and just go. Just go. Like, what happened? And he tried to treat me like a horse, so I started acting like
went
one.
out like one.
I went out like a horse. You know what I mean?
It is messed up with companies
man.
trying to.
Horse blinders. With a straight face, though, too.
Yeah.
They probably.
Well, it's kind of like kids on the leashes.
Oh, I hate kids on leashes.
Yeah, that's
I can't
bad.
stand that. Like, how bad of a parent are
Maybe
you
out there
that you
listening
have
put
to,
their kid on a leash.
How? Well, because people would justify it. Well, because, you hold your kid's hand just like people have done for centuries. Put your kid on a leash. That's crazy because people will put their kid on a leash, but then they'll walk around with their dog in their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Hold on a second, I'm doing something.
I'm not a big leash on a child fan. So,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Aha.
Futuristic post in there. 917-477-7737. If you're listening, I should have shared this video. Could have got more people to listen.
Call us up. Call me now.
Call us up, 917-477-7737. What else we got going?
What you got over there?
I saw something in Australia. They were rating homes for people that were like cheating on video games. Or
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You cheating on video games and
Yeah.
we're going to
Hold on,
arrest
we got
you.
a call. We got a call coming in.
Uh-oh.
Somebody special.
Who that is?
Is this Danny?
Hi, guys.
Oh,
You're
hello
alive.
there.
I'm alive. I'm dying in my bed, but I'm alive.
So you're actually sick.
You thought she was just
Yeah, it's
calling
not
out
pretty.
sick for fake?
No,
I'm
everybody
dying.
was
I was
teasing.
dying at the bar last night, too. Jimmy almost sent me home.
Oh, did he snapped on you?
He let us close early because I didn't feel well.
You didn't catch that one. She's not feeling well. She's not going
I
to catch
did,
up.
I did,
All right,
but I don't want to
cheated.
comment on the fact that he keeps calling my boss a turtle.
I know.
You
That
guys
is
should
mean.
y'all should stop using straws in there too.
So, Danny, everybody are probably going to get flooded with questions, but I'll just start it off. What's going on in baseball now? Who are you down to?
Don't
guess you just-
remind me. Oh, I'm on the Dodgers side, of course. Fuck Boston.
But that's such a bad option.
Dude, both options are horrible options. I don't want to pick either option.
I know.
Obviously, and I'm especially not going to side with Boston because fuck the Red Sox.
Well, I was at Game 7, and the only thing at the NLCS, and the only thing I came away with, I realized at that moment, I was like, both these teams are garbage, and they're going to get rolled, sadly
Yep.
enough. The AL was so much better.
Dude, I hate the fact that I have to say this aloud, but Boston is such a good team this year. Like, they are solid. 108 games that they won. Their pitching, I can't. It bothers me so much.
Hey.
They're so good. They're probably gonna take it, but I'm gonna continue to root against them.
Our Yankees had their chance. So what do you think the Yankees got to do?
One, we need a new starting pitcher that at least win us 20 games. Two, we need to get rid of Larry Rothschild as a pitching coach and hire Andy Pettit or Ron Guidry.
So you're big on hey, hold on.
Right, she's
You're
going
leaving
in.
you're leaving a huge thing. The first thing I thought you would say, and I think all Yankee fans would say this, I don't know how this guy's protected. He's apparently Teflon, he can do whatever he wants, is Brian Cashman. You're not going to tell me you like that guy.
I do not like Brian Cashman in any way, shape, or form.
All right, but he is the guy.
He's the guy who decided to have fucking Stanton come to our team and pay all of that money towards that guy. Like, no.
That's what he's
No.
done everything. Everything is him. Your pitching coach? Well,
Everything.
yeah, that's Cashman's pitching coach. So
No, I know.
That,
He
and
even said he's like, all of our coaches are going to come back next year. Like,
Of
Cashman,
course.
you're a fucking idiot.
and he's buddy with Steinbrenner Jr. So
Yeah.
until
You know how
then,
that
they're
goes.
stuck with him. He can't do any wrong,
Very much so.
and you're gonna keep getting. It's Cashman, and that's that.
It's 100% Cashman, but
But
no,
he's not going
Cashman's not
anywhere,
gonna
as
go
we know.
anywhere, so I'm
No, he's not.
blaming everybody else. There's one thing I know that there's no change to. It's Cashman. He's staying around unless if we don't win a series with the group that we have, because they're gonna these kids deserve a win. They're fucking amazing. So if they don't win, Cashman's out. Like, the only way
I hope so.
to
I just
make
think
Hank
he's so
realize
tight with
is
Steinbrenner, and I don't know how. I mean, maybe the old George would have already got rid of him.
Oh, 100%. George does not like to lose.
Yeah,
He's turning
this is
over in his grave
unacceptable.
like 30 times by now because of
Yeah.
his kids.
One title in 10 years, unacceptable.
It's been 10 years.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, the
Wow.
We have to
09.
win.
It's going to be
Wow.
19.
Wow.
Everybody's like commenting on the chat right now about
Oh, God.
we want Boston.
Ooh.
Go fuck yourselves. Boston sucks. All right. They have a good team. I will not take that away from them. But in
They do.
general, fuck Boston.
All right, so now that baseball is has been over, at least for Yankee fans. and
Baseball's
everybody.
never over for
Never
Danny.
over,
Danny
but
pays attention
so
to
you're gonna-
Austin more
that's-
than anybody else.
That's what I was just gonna say. So do you just pick up on your waiting for spring training?
Pretty much. I've already got flights to go to spring training.
Look at you.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I am so ready.
Oh, while
And
we
I'm
got you on the
hoping
phone,
that we get a fucking starting pitcher.
are you coming in next week and are
Oh,
you
yeah.
going to dress up?
Are you
For
joining
Halloween.
us in studio for Press Box Party next Wednesday, the 31st? And if so, are you coming in costume? I guess you got to answer the first question first.
True.
I will fucking be there because I have not been there all month and I miss you guys. Number one. And number two, if I come
Great
in
answer.
costume, it's just going to be me in a Yankee jersey.
Come on, man. You got to.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
trying to get
apparently
Antoine.
Jonathan Gregg is
I'm
going to
coming
come.
in costume, and I'm trying to get Antoine to come in costume. So if you come in costume,
And I'm not going to lie to you,
You'll
Danny.
do
I
it.
thought of doing the same thing.
You guys suck, man. It's not costume. It's not.
Costume.
It's
What are
not.
you talking about?
It's not. You guys are better than that.
I'll be
man.
Derek Jeter for the day.
You guys are better than that, man.
Dude, my other costume I'll be fucking freezing my ass off if I wore my other costume.
I mean, you ain't gotta wear it here. I mean, there's heat here. We're not doing the show outside somewhere. What kind of costume you got that you go?
He's just
Whatever you talking about, yeah, wear it. Just come on, bring it.
Jonathan's a big Halloween guy, so I did not know this about him.
It's the only way for you to reemerge to the show, Danny. Like, what triumphant return would it be? You in costume, you know?
Oh
you
my
ain't-
God, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to wear, and you're
See.
just going to laugh your ass off.
There we go. Now you got to.
I hope it's like a huge, like inflatable pumpkin or something that can't even fit through the door.
No, it's not going to be anything like that, but the whole triumphant and coming back in, like...
Oh, it's a
my
theme.
costume.
So now you got to dress up, Antoine.
I told you I would. In solidarity, I
Now,
will.
you was like, if Danny dress up,
no,
then
no.
maybe.
Well, I didn't want to be the odd person out. So
The best part is my costume's super easy.
See.
I just have to
There we
braid
go.
my hair.
Oh, I think I know
Wear
what
shorts.
costume you're talking about.
you got any ideas
What?
on what Jonathan Craig's is? Yeah. What do you think hers is?
Don't worry about it. I know everything.
What do you think
What do you
mine
think
is?
hers is?
I don't wanna
She's not
spoil
gonna,
it.
She's not going to tell you if you're right or wrong.
Yeah,
Just
but
take
then
a
if
guess.
I'm right, then people are like,
No, take a
boo.
guess.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's-
You
No,
said
you
it,
gotta, like, if you're right, then we'll give you a round of applause on...
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
no round of applause.
Give you some candy since you.
Give me some
I
candy.
think I told you, so you have to be able to, like...
All right.
When-
So what do you think Jonathan Craig's going to be? Since
when did you tell me?
you'll take a guess, Danny.
A hot dog.
No, I hate hot dogs.
What a
It's the perfect reason for you to be a
Buys
hot dog.
hot dogs. And I hate when people dress their dogs up like hot dogs for Halloween.
Well, if it's a wiener dog, it totally makes sense. Yo,
It's
my
even
brother
worse.
just got a dog recently, and they named it Louis after Louis Vuitton. I named it Louis after Lou Gehrig, of course. But anyways, like they fucking got it a king costume, so it'll be King Louis.
That's
And I'm
cool.
like, this poor animal.
He doesn't know what's going on. He just wants some candy or some pumpkin flavored treats.
Oh my God, do they have those?
Yes, they do. Antoine just fed
Yeah,
his dog
actually, I
some.
went and got my puppy.
See how excited she got about?
No, I went to get my puppy these little teething treats that she likes, and then they had like chicken and lamb, and then I looked, and now they have pumpkin, so I did get the pumpkin, and she seemed to like them a lot.
Pumpkin is actually really good for your dog. Just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
because the pumpkin puree is what I had to give her when well, I don't want to get into details, but it helps your stools.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't worry.
Yeah. And she loved the flavor of it. So yeah, dogs tend to like pumpkin. You're right.
Everybody loves pumpkin. You need to stop pumpkin shaming, man. Because we out here
Look,
pumpkin,
I'm the most
pumpkin.
basic bitch in the world, except I love baseball. So like,
I love
all
pumpkin.
the pumpkin spice.
Like I love pumpkin so much that I'm a basic bitch. It's like
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin pie, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin
Pumpkin
ice
amazing,
cream,
and you add some cinnamon on it. Done.
pumpkin seeds,
Really?
Oh, those
pumpkin
are-
chunkin,
I mean,
Pumpkin
I'm not
beer.
against it, but
pumpkin candy.
pumpkin,
The
Do they have
pumpkin, the
pumpkin
little
beer?
bitty
'Cause I don't
pumpkin
drink
candy.
beer.
You know what I'm talking about?
the nasty things that are like candy corn.
Yep, love it,
That little,
love it.
Ugh,
those are no
really?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know people actually ate those.
Judging
I
you
do.
So hard, boy.
I ate them all.
I thought they were just for like decorations.
Oh
around
no,
your desk.
man, pumpkin.
Not gonna lie, I really want a pumpkin Reese's peanut butter cup right now.
See, look at that. Pumpkin.
Are those any
Reese's.
good?
Yes, pumpkin.
They're just a peanut butter cup.
I feel like
shaped
you-
as a pumpkin.
It's pumpkin.
No, I saw a commercial where they have a Reese's with like a different colored filling.
Oh,
Is
it's
it just food
pumpkin
coloring?
flavored?
I don't know. I just
Definitely just food color.
all right. False alarm.
Speaking of
So,
which, I gotta buy all those. No, I love living in New York, by the way, because you don't get trick or treaters.
Right.
true.
Throwing that out there. Because I was just like, oh, I gotta go buy a bunch of candy. I was like, wait, no, I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Well, even if you did,
like,
if they're
I
over
need it all.
13, you
Watch
can't
out.
serve them.
Trick or treating's a very touchy subject over here. Don't know if you heard
Uh-oh.
the earlier part of the show.
They're trying
No, I
to. They're
didn't.
trying to arrest kids for being too old to trick or treat.
And I told Jonathan
so lame.
I'm okay with that.
it's
You
lame.
got to be under.
You know who
12
they should arrest? Mr. Dingaling for riding around with a Dingaling truck serving soft serve ice
He
cream.
got arrested,
Good.
and then we had an ice cream truck guy that had Mr. Dingaling on the side of his truck, and yeah, he was. He got
I
ar-
actually started listening to this at
Right
that
around
point,
that time?
So I caught that.
Yeah, that's what you should spend taxpayers' money on, arresting people like him. Kids wanting candy. What do you want them to want? They're kids. Like if it was
Yo,
a holiday
here's
where
the thing.
people gave out
You
money
could
to
just go
adults.
across the street to the deli or the grocery store and buy a
No.
gigantic bag for like $2.
But it's
Yes.
free candy. It's about the thrill of getting the candy for free.
Yeah, something's not right with this kid. You don't even get to choose what kind of candy you get.
That's the best part about it. Ooh, you get to rate people
Dude,
on
I
how
was the
cool
kid
they
on,
are.
on fucking Halloween who would go up to a door, and if they didn't come to the door when I needed, like right then and there, I go to the next house. You're talking to the wrong person.
Mm-mm.
Like, fuck you, I'm not taking your candy. I'm going to go take this person's candy. You're
I'm
not coming
taking
to
all
door
the
quick enough.
candy,
Yeah.
and I'm judging you on what kind of candy you have too. I'm gonna write a bad Yelp review with your address on it.
Oh my god, dude! Imagine that day
Yup,
comes
trick or treat.
where you have like, this is the Halloween house to go to. We should create an app.
Right? People start getting bad Yelp reviews because they got lame
Like,
candy.
this house has the shittiest candy.
They just
from
pass
3
out
years
cough
ago.
drops. Hate this house. TP this house on site.
Kids that are too big should get cough drops.
You know what? Kids that are too big, they should give them like condoms. How about that? There you go. Give the 14-year-old
That's a
something they
great
could use.
idea.
Like, you
I
know
hope
what?
your auntie's still listening.
You look like you're around the age to be having sex. Here you go. Here's some condoms.
That's actually a really good idea. If
See?
anybody comes over to your house that's over the age of 16, you should be like, here's
Look,
some condoms.
But there you go. You don't need no candy. You don't really want no
You don't
candy.
need candy.
This is what you
Go
really
get some.
want.
Go suck a real lollipop. Go.
My. And that's why we miss her.
Oh, Danny.
I miss you guys too.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
So there,
Well,
there we have it.
Yeah, get better. Thank you
Yes.
for checking in. And I
Of
guess
course,
we'll see
I will
you.
be there next week
Yeah.
in costume,
In
though
costume.
Jonathan didn't guess.
You're going to make his day, so.
Yeah.
We got to have Halloween spirit.
Yeah.
Even if it's even if it's unnatural. We'll do it
I'll
for
bring
you.
candy
We'll
and
do
you'll
it
be
for
happy.
you.
Watch how happy y'all get when I bring candy.
All right, we'll see. It'll be fun.
And then I'm going to have y'all knock on the
Press
door.
Press box
can we-
party, Halloween party.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
it's going to be intense.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Looking
Because
forward
we're going
to
to have
it.
all of like the crazy stories from over the weekend. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
yeah.
Yep. All right. We'll see you
All right,
then.
talk to you guys Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes.
Probably before then.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, see you.
So she checked in. You called her out, and she checked in.
I know, right?
You know what happened again? The damn...
The mouse went out.
Yeah.
So you got to get 2 mice. 2 mice!
Oh, look at that. I think I figured something out.
What'd you do?
It has something to do with the second screen.
Uh-oh.
I fixed it.
Screens.
I fixed it.
You did?
All right, so that was Danny. She will be in studio. We got a couple more minutes here if you want to call in. 917-477-7737.
Call
Yeah, so
us in.
before she was talking, I told you, yeah, in like Sweden, they're busting people that are like cheating to get their scores up on video game. Because you got to remember, this video game thing now is becoming
I see.
a moneymaker.
To the point where they're
if
like,
you
you're
can cheat
cheating.
to get ranked, and then suddenly you might be able to pull, an entry into a professional league or get sponsored. It's unlike any other sport. That's the reason I was bringing it up. Because in football, in baseball, you got to get drafted and you're prospected in high school,
Right.
and people are watching you on a field.
Right.
And the birth of your video game skills. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to do it, because you'd eventually, I think, the jig would be up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're busting cheaters.
That's just insane to me, man, that people care that much about people cheating in video games that they would actually come and
Because there's
arrest
money.
them.
There's money on the line. Now,
Again, they could use this
Industries.
money to do other things besides busting video game cheaters
yeah, I agree.
and kids trick-or-treating. I'm just saying. Who cares that much? Obviously, somebody does.
What else was I gonna get to? Oh, I had this video of this bear when we were talking about the animals.
What
Snake.
kind of bear?
This bear is nuts.
What does he do?
Let me just check the chat. I want to make sure we're not. No one's been saying anything. Surprised, they were very easy on Danny. Maybe they're saving it for her when she gets in.
Well, if they've probably figured if we go in, she won't come in next week.
Oh no! Knowing her, that'd be more reason she
Right?
would.
She come in blazing.
She likes to fight. Just kidding, Danny. Sorta. All right. Watch this. Watch this bear, man. It's in Colorado. I'm putting this video up on YouTube. You saw what that bear just did, right?
So this is in Colorado.
Did you just see what that bear just
I
did?
did just see what this bear did. And
What did he do?
This bear just opened a car door
With the handle.
with his hand, and now
Okay,
he's jumping
so-
in the passenger
yeah.
seat.
So let's just say that was a fluke.
Right?
All right?
Okay,
That was a fluke.
that was a fluke.
That was a fluke.
He jumps out the car. Dude, if this bear started driving this car, opens the driver's side because he realizes he wasn't in
What is
the
it?
right
Yeah.
seat,
And
and the back passenger seat.
just lifting the handles.
Wow.
Lock your doors. If you got bears like this out there, you should just lock them to begin with. I don't care what's out there.
Like the fact that this bear could open a car door with his hands.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
That bear needs to go join the circus. You crazy bear. You opening car doors.
So there's that. Canada's weed's legal in Canada. We got Canadian listeners.
Yay.
I was reading a story where a girl for the Girl Scouts, she went to a cannabis store, sold out all her cookies or something.
A Girl Scout?
Yeah, just 9-year-old
Girl
Scout.
What kind of cookies were they?
Girl Scout cookies.
Or what kind of Girl
Sold them
Scout
out.
we talking about? Wait, I'm confused. You said weed is legal in Canada, and then
Weed's legal in Canada. All
Right.
kinds of stories are coming out about it.
Uh-huh.
And then you see the story where the Girl Scout selling her Girl Scout cookies goes in front of a dispensary and sells them out
So
like
you
in
left
10
that
minutes.
part out in front of the dispensary. You didn't say
What did
that
I
part.
I called it a marijuana shop.
You didn't say anything.
Weed shop. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't.
Maybe
There,
you
some people
didn't.
said we.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah,
That little girl's smart.
exactly.
How old is she? She can't be over like 14
no,
because
she's
she's
like
like
not-
Girl Scout.
Exactly. Although there's issues with that too,
Well, how old you can be to be a
We're-
Girl Scout?
Yeah, like some people are trying to really hang on.
I mean, if you're trying to hang on to a Girl Scout, let them. You know?
I saw another. Remember we had that grill story? Some dude in Florida that was selling those grills.
Selling illegal
And
grills.
He wasn't a dentist.
Yes.
This actually I saw in the news where it was Florida again, where they got their suspect by they found the grill and then actually fit it in the guy that claimed it was stolen's mouth, and it fit like perfectly.
This
So
ain't my grill. Open your mouth.
Yeah.
No. Sir, open your mouth. You're going to have to pry it over. Sir, we just want to put this grill in your mouth.
Yeah. So using grills as evidence. That's a great thing.
It fits you so well. It ain't mine. I just got, you know how my teeth is. Like, I got,
Oh, this voice. Who is that?
I don't know. I just made it up.
You sound like Bill Cartwright. Now you know how your kid feels. Remember that commercial?
Oh, Bill
Where he's like
Cartwright.
standing over you?
Yeah.
Only Chicagoans know that commercial.
Bill Cartwright. I love him.
He had a voice though, didn't he? He kind of sounded like that Chiefs quarterback. You heard that dude? He kind of did.
Oh, man.
And now the latest craze
Oh, God.
for people with anger. You an angry guy sometimes?
I'm a very
You
chill
listen to
guy, man.
You listen to DMX when you're angry. You heard about these things called rage rooms?
No.
Yeah, you could pay like $80
Uh-huh.
and go in some room and just destroy a bunch of stuff.
Destroy stuff like what, though?
Glasses, like you can have a sledgehammer and just
That's
taking
not
out
cool.
stuff. And I think they got a video of it here.
Rage room. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then they ask you like when you're done, like at the end of the story, I thought this was funny. The guy's like, towards the end of my session, I ran out of dishes. I couldn't help it. I absurdly paid $20 to add another bucket of glass and dishes. So they get you, while you're in there. Like, hey, you want to
Sir,
destroy
you're
some
running
more?
out of dishes. Would you like some more? Yes.
Yeah.
How much more? $20 worth.
Like,
Oh, they throw them at you. That's
Oh,
actually kind of fun.
they.
Her swing is terrible.
I mean, that's swing. I don't know how much rage she's getting
yeah,
out
she
with
ain't got a
that
lot of
swing.
rage. This dude's got
No.
some rage. He's like, bitch, gonna tell me I can't smoke in front of the church. What's wrong with you? I do what I want to do.
Smoke in front of the church. I did not know that was a thing that could cause so much rage.
Hey, man,
Hey, man.
you ever try to stop a Christian from smoking in front of the church?
So yeah, if you ever check us out on MixLR, you can also go to the YouTube page and share some of these videos with us. Fresno man. I used to live in Fresno, California, so I got to touch on this one. Fresno man uses blowtorch to kill spiders, ends up setting his parents' home on fire.
That's what you get when you try to be too cool.
Another video that I didn't get a chance to get to that I thought you would enjoy. Okay, so check this out. This is in... Did they say where it was at? They didn't even say where it was at. It's in another country, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, it looks like it's in another country.
Check this shit out. So this place gets robbed, right? Just watch this. You guys watching this? Is anybody awake up there? Is it playing?
Nope.
Started to, didn't it? What the hell's the deal here?
Get it together. What we got going on?
Maybe I need to refresh it. Now it's playing.
All right, so we got these guys chilling in what looks like a basement.
The guy you want to key in on is the guy to the very right messing with his phone.
The guy with the phone and the blue shirt.
Yeah, key in on that guy.
All right.
He must be on Tinder or Bumble or something. He's pretty engaged. So a dude walks in to rob the place. For those that can't see this, it's a bar. This guy's at the bar. It's not a very big bar, by the way. And a guy walks in with a motorcycle mask and a gun, robs, I guess, the bartender.
Everybody's on the ground.
Everybody's on the ground, face down.
Scared. This guy's got a gun.
Guy goes in the motorcycle, takes off. This dude has not looked away from his phone.
This guy's been on his phone the
entire
whole time.
Still, they're down. The guy's left. Everyone could get up, but they don't know at this point.
And he's like,
"Hey, what's everybody doing? Why are you?
Why's everybody on the floor? Oh, should I get on the floor too? Oh, wait,
yeah.
He left already? Oh, we're getting up now? Oh, well, I missed that whole thing. I mean, I was on Tinder because there ain't no holes in here, but I didn't. I mean, well, that's that one chick right there, but you know, she ain't that cute. How do you? Wow. Yeah, so for those of you who can't see, this place gets robbed and this guy's on his phone the whole time. And
this is a whole nother level of like someone walking.
And the robber just walked right past him like, man, he ain't even paying attention. You know what? I'm going to leave him alone.
Yeah, like people now walking and now looking up.
But it was interesting that the robber he just walked right past him like, you know what? I don't even care. You ain't even got no money.
Yeah. So that was a weird one. I don't know what else to say, man. I do not know what else to say. We've seen some weird stuff.
Yeah, we have.
There's one more Halloween. We're getting short on time. If you guys want to call in, 917-477-7737. We got time maybe for a call or two.
Hit us up.
There's a video on YouTube for your Halloween. Jonathan Craig, huge on Halloween. And they've got one entitled 5 Quick Halloween Costumes for Amputees. So where do you stand on this really quickly?
I mean, I just hope it was an amputee who came up with it. It looks like it is. I'm all about this. Let's see.
You could do the hook.
Duct tape it. Duct tape is a one-handed person's best friend at times.
So you can do a hook.
This is a low end. I have ninja dagger things that I also got from the dollar store. You only need one. Well, I guess you could do 2. Get your duct tape again. Place paw on duct tape. And then now you are a ninja. Please don't take it off. He'll remember my cousins were there because I got plenty of leftover squirrel stew to share.
Well, I love how she just puts fake teeth in her mouth and she's like, you could be a hillbilly if you're an amputee as well.
Last but not least, number 5. All you need for this costume is a paper plate to catch the mess and a tube of fake blood. Yes, that's right. You don't need any Halloween makeup tutorial for this one. All you do is take your arm and squeeze. Gross. This is like gelatinous. Low effort as it can be. $1.
So now she just puts blood at the end of her nub.
Gross. Maybe
so what do you do when you see somebody in this costume and like you waste it and you're like, yo.
You are a Halloween aficionado.
Because when you waste it, you're like, man, that girl's costume is good. and then you realize that she ain't got no arm.
Yeah.
And like, good for her for figuring out how to still be lighthearted about Halloween.
How did I know you were going to love that story?
I do. I love
Yeah.
everything about it. And I'm sure she's the type of person who gives anybody candy that comes to her house, no matter how old you are. Yeah.
So next week,
It's going down.
you're not going to want to miss it.
No, you don't.
And you're probably going to want to catch it on YouTube.
Live, baby.
This is Jonathan Craig.
That's
is gonna
right.
be in this costume.
Yeah.
God, I can only wonder.
Oh,
I just wonder,
boy.
is it a character? Is it something original?
It's a character, but not like a.
Not a celebrity?
No.
right.
It's like
That's good.
I wouldn't even say.
That's all I wanted. I
Yeah.
wanted to know if it was like a character, but not like depicting an actual person. Like that, that's a celebrity.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be. It'll be fun.
Because I get when people do that, but those are sometimes can be kind of lame too.
Yeah, to dress up like a celebrity, there's no creativity in there. Like, oh, I look like so and so,
Yeah.
so I dressed up as Brad Pitt.
All right, I'm ready. And you're going on the train as it too.
Oh yeah.
Jay Craig, come in as Mr. Dingaling. That's a request from El Guapo.
Only serving hard cones, no soft served. Mr.
All right.
Dingling.
That's
sprinkles.
You've been listening to episode 12 of the Press Box Party. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for our callers checking in. And we'll be back next week. Some other things you should check out. My new podcast with Charles Arbuckle is up on iTunes called The Buck Stops Here for you sports fans, even non-sports fans. We talk with San Diego Charger great Hank Bauer this week. And definitely check that out. Also, if you're into football, I'll be doing my weekly picks show tomorrow at 5 p.m. You can also catch that on YouTube or MixLR. So thanks to everybody that contributed, our chatters, our callers, Jonathan Craig in studio. Check him out next Thursday at Dangerfields if you're in New York City.
That's right.
And then look us up on Instagram and Twitter. His Instagram is at Mr. Craig. 87, Mr. Craig 87, and then you can find me on Twitter, AFI Tweets. All right, everybody, have a good rest of your Wednesday, and we are out.
Yo, we out.